Morning, guys. I haven't actually been at the pub for about a week now, so yeah, I'm heading up there just have a check-in. Don't know what's been happening, just sort of there's been a lot going on in other businesses, so just heading up there to make sure that everything's moving forward. Gonna have a catch up with Adam. Also, we've been having some printer issues. The Wi-Fi at the Nobody is definitely not great. We've had Starlink added, but we're having a bit of a mare connecting two and they're sort of interfering with one another. So I'm gonna go and see them fix that, and also, yeah, just catch up with everyone, make sure we're all on track and moving forward.
Yeah,
They were two in your face, weren't they?
yeah, they were.
So
And it also makes them look shit.
yeah, well, I've done one round the back. There's another two of them to do round the back.
Are they all right, those ones? We're keeping them.
I think
Well, Chris gonna make some new ones.
I think, yeah. If you just have a quick look, Chris is making another two of these
Yeah,
to go there and there.
yeah.
And then, if you just quickly have a look, these
You
here.
put new flowers in these as well.
Yeah, no. Well, I've done doing these as well.
Yeah, nice.
So I've done this one.
Yeah.
Because the teak finish.
Yeah.
After a couple of weeks over there, they
Yeah.
all come off. And of course, these
Yeah.
match the.
I need you to do mine at the house as well.
Right,
actually,
okay.
Because it's done exactly the same thing.
Yeah, like they're nice,
Yeah.
but
Not hard wearing.
no, all the finish come off them.
The grass looks good actually. It's just grown,
grown.
is it?
Yeah.
It's grown in a
So
week.
the mint is growing out of control. That.
Yeah. Nice.
So
Our herb garden for the kitchen. You've done these as well, haven't you?
I've done the lamppost.
Yeah.
I've just got to. I'm going to put a shiny satin finish on the black.
Yeah.
It's more weatherproof.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, I've done that one over there. Done this one.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's smart.
But I think like a couple of these are quite sturdy. I don't
Yeah.
know whether anyone's after a couple of benches.
Yeah.
And someone might have them around the village or
Village,
whatever.
yeah, definitely.
Because I think we got enough being built that it's all going to be new here.
Yeah, and it's better new as well.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff is it? A bit of everything, is it?
Yeah, it's sort of pretty much a one-stop shop. We do
Okay,
chilled,
cool.
frozen, ambient, non-food,
Yeah,
a bit of
Chemicals as well,
pie,
don't you? Yeah,
chemicals, yeah.
yeah,
We
bit of
actually do
everything.
yeah, we can access pretty much anything, to be fair.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, no, it's going really well.
It's a set up printer.
Yeah. The printer is brand new and now won't work with being able to print out the menus, etc. So, bit annoying trying to get the tech team involved, who are having a bit of a nightmare, really. So this is good fun.
So here at the Nobody Inn, we've got 3 different ales on. We try and keep the Dartmoor Jail, which is really popular. We have a guest ale on, and that changes weekly. And then we have our own, the Nobody, which is a session beer. Quite remote, so therefore it's a nice one to have if you're driving. When you come, all our teams know that what wines to match with what food that you're having. So Sunday roast, if you're having a nice top side of beef, always ask what would go with it, and we can pair wines and whiskies and that kind of thing.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All struggling to do the printer. Absolutely baffled. Ah. So we've got Starlink, and that's working absolutely fine, but then the printer won't connect to the Starlink, and then you load the driver onto the laptop. Well, load the printer onto the laptop and then it's saying driver unavailable. Go to download the driver, won't download. Stuck in an annoying cycle. We're just waiting for the product software to install, so hopefully moving forward, but yeah, very frustrating. Not really what I wanted to be doing in the morning. Sort of managed to inherit the job and seems to have like run off and left me to it. That's annoying, but hey.
We were just having a chat and we're just wondering, I asked, do you actually like whiskey?
Because yeah, we've got 100, I think there's like potentially 150 different whiskies. The answer is currently no, but I've only actually tried bad whiskey. One of the things that Anne and Sue say they can do is they will basically find you a whiskey that you like, because both of them say they are connoisseurs as such. So that's something I need to do, is actually have a sit down and do some tasting don't think whiskey. Don't think it's called whiskey tasting. There's another word for it, but it shows you how my knowledge is very poor.
2,000 years later.
Printer update.
The SSID or password entered for this product may not be correct. Click back to retry. Click next to set up with another method.
And do you know what I think looks... These lights here, I think, look so pretty.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And I think if we were to put these lights down that end, or even here,
Yeah.
I think that would look magical at Christmas.
Yes.
One eternity later.
What's happened?
Gonna have to give up. Ugh. I've been doing this for like nearly an hour now. I've just gone round in the it's very annoying.
Basically, I've just been going around the kitchen, measuring up all of the units that the kitchen company have quoted for. So I've just been working out what we can fit in.
Many unbearable hours later.
I thought it was about
A couple of years' time when we are doing the volume,
Yeah.
we won't have to reinvest in any more equipment.
Yeah,
This will be
perfect.
enough.
And this is like the main.
That is all your main cooking range. So that is a 6-ring gas burner with an oven underneath.
Yeah.
For those occasions, if the rationale ever goes down, which
Yeah.
you know these things happen.
Give you
it's,
some context. This is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Admittedly 6, but we're removing one of them.
Remove the hob.
It's 20 grand including VAT.
Yeah.
So, and that's for 6 bits of equipment.
We've got the cooking range equipment.
Yeah.
So once that's
And it's good
confirmed
that
up,
the local bunch are actually giving us a decent quote.
it's a bulk discount basically because we're
Yeah.
getting a lot from them. You know,
Yeah.
we're getting a whole kitchen essentially with
Yeah.
the cooking equipment.
That's good.
And they're local and they'll deliver.
Yeah.
And they probably even install, to be honest, because I would
Yeah.
imagine it would affect the warranty
Yeah, make sure
if
it's
we
done
got our own
properly.
person to do it. So I
Yeah.
think we'll have to let them
Yeah.
carry on with that. I've got another engineer coming today, hopefully, fingers crossed, but he's a very busy man.
Yeah.
He also supplies Blue Seal,
Right, okay.
so I will get him to quote as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
I'll actually
Well,
just
you can also
ping in
tell
that
him.
quote
Yeah, I was going to say. If we
and just
think
say,
it's-
can
yeah,
you do anything on this?
What crockery are we going for? Have you got any? or
No
is it
idea
literally-
yet.
Is she just coming with a brochure?
We're going to sit down. Yeah, I've got brochures in my car. I'll go and grab them in a minute.
What
Go
makes?
through the menu.
Yeah, I was going to say what. How do you look at the menu? And
So
then
what I do,
go,
yeah, we'll look at the menu and say, right, we need something for the bread. Let's look at your options, whether it's a board, a
Yeah.
plate, whatever.
Yeah.
We need ramekins for the butters,
Yeah.
ramekins for the olives. So you just go through each dish
Yeah.
and plan what you're going to serve that on.
Yeah.
Instead of just going, right, I want 24 of those, 12 of those.
Yeah.
Just have a little plan because then you don't end up
Yeah,
buying stuff that
buying
you don't
too
need and you
much
don't
or
have
whatever.
surplus because it's not a cheap thing to do.
No. No, you said roughly about 2.5 grand.
Yeah, it's going to be thereabouts,
Yeah.
I think. Full range of the selection that they can get for us.
Yeah.
Some really cool stuff in there. Some really cheap stuff, some really expensive stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the whole range, really. But we never lose sight of the fact that we are an old inn.
Yeah.
So I don't go completely modern on all the
Yeah,
plates.
yeah, yeah.
You know, we're not talking about
Have you got
Michelin.
any? Have you got any ones you were looking at?
Not really. I haven't really
You
looked yet.
looked at-
To be
yeah.
honest. So this is going to be a little journey for me and Sue to go through. Just nipping in for a pint, and they see that we do
Yeah.
little Scotch eggs. They're going to be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll have some of those while I'll have my pint. You know,
Yeah,
so it's just about
100%.
upselling these sort of things.
Yeah.
The olives, the breads.
You got my text a while ago about the game dealer, or not game, the chap who.
Ah,
on
yes.
Exmoor.
Yeah.
I was thinking once we're up and running
Yeah.
and the kitchen's in full swing,
Yeah.
that's something we
100%.
can have a look at
100%.
because that's actually a fully butchered beast as such.
Amazing.
So it's not
Yeah.
even like previously the carcass would have to be dropped off, then we'd have to
Prep it in
prep it
the
ourselves. We can do that.
Yeah.
Is another option.
Yeah.
But this is actually, you could almost do a bit of, it'd be quite good for content as well.
Yeah.
Is almost go up to the ground. You could go
All
up
for
there
that.
with him
All up for that.
and just do some burgers or
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
sausages or
Yeah.
whatever. If you're then selling them, because their cost bugger all for 6 sausages or
Exactly.
something.
It's higher margin making
Yeah.
items
And sell
as
them
well.
on the side and be like, oh, you
Yeah.
can buy our sausages and burgers if you want.
Yeah. That'd be very
No,
cool.
Yeah. No,
That'd
long
be very
long
cool,
term.
especially from a
but
chef's point of view as well.
Yeah,
To be part
definitely.
of something like that is
yeah,
really quite exciting.
yeah. No, it's got to be thinking like 10 steps forward.
Always.
Because you
Always.
get to that point, you're like, okay, we're here now. What do we do next?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you always got to be
If
thinking.
you've got a clear
next.
plan and vision,
Yeah, where
the
we wanna
direction
take
you
it.
want to go.
Yeah. Can have a look at them.
Um,
They look like bonsais.
yeah, they are. They're Japanese. They're very expensive, apparently. But
Hi, mate.
How
you doing?
We haven't
who's the
met, have we?
Where do you
Seb.
think they?
Sean.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Yeah, these are lovely.
I spoke to JP a while ago about because I've had these for about 15 years,
Oh, really?
and I repotted them about 7 or 8 years ago, but
Yeah.
they're just pot bound now.
Yeah.
They need to go in the ground. They need to
Yeah.
have some life back, you know.
They're-
So they're Japanese aces.
Aces.
You know, well, to be honest with you, if you were to buy those two, you'd probably pay about 3 grand for them.
30.
Three.
Free.
Three.
Free
Yeah,
grand.
three
Still
grand.
free grand.
Yeah. We come here a lot,
Yeah,
and it'd
yeah.
be nice to see them actually
Yeah,
have
definitely.
some life, you know.
So actually quite a useful morning here, apart from spending an hour messing around trying to set up a printer that I had to admit failure doing. So that was a bit of a waste of time, but actually good to see Adam. He had Katie Food over. That's someone he's worked closely with in his previous role as one of his suppliers. And we've now got them on board. She's going to send over some pricing. They sort of a one-stop shop, so that's really useful. We've just been talking about the kitchen. We've had a quote through from another company, and actually it seems competitive. We've been looking a lot online because we've had quotes through already, and they're just astronomical, like unbelievable, like 70 grand to redo the kitchen, which is mental, and that was plus VAT as well. So obviously part of process of buying is making sure you go around and check what others can do, and obviously it's a big job, so you're able to do a bit of a bulk bundle deal. So we've contacted a few people, and then we individually look online at different pieces of equipment, just do the old Google search and make sure that we're not being stung. I reckon across this project for the 70 grand one, I reckon we've cut it in half, which is pretty crazy. We talked about the barbecue equipment, so that's something we're just going to hopefully sign off by the end of the day, and that means that everything should be in place as long as delivery time frames come through. We should be able to make sure everything's here on time and ready for the big launch in August, and then the kitchen renovation will be on. And then that'll be, hopefully the renovation lasts about 3 weeks, and then Adam will be in there. So another meeting he's got today is just with crockery, looking at pairing up the different dishes that he's got on the menu, finding the right crockery so it actually gives a really nice visual feeling when you actually sit down to eat your dinner. Lastly, just as we walked out, one of the locals is actually dropping down a couple of Acer trees to us. They look really smart, so we're thinking they're going to go in front of the water fountain that we'll have coming in, so it'll sort of be a nice zen water area with those Japanese trees, almost nice and tranquil, and really add to the finishing touch to the garden. So I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.